Heat looking to bust out the brooms on the Indiana Pacers. Obviously, there's sex on the line. Although we found out it has to be quarantined for a little bit. I'm a little bummed out. I thought that if they win, they should be able to have sex tonight, Leroy. That's the way it should work. That's the way it should work. There should be all of the Heat's ladies. They should be waiting back at the hotel rooms for them. Everybody missing each other. And Spo should just walk into that locker room and he should say to these guys, listen, you guys tired of playing Uno with each other? The honeys are here. Heat culture. And then walks out. I think that would be the greatest speech of all time.
All right, I got you.
Just let him know. Baby Goat would be dropping 50. He'd be right there with Donovan Mitchell if that was the case. Told Baby Goat. If you told Tyler Hero tonight, hey, we snuck her in, he'd be like, what? You'd see Tyler Hero. He'd start Dean Fools up. Be like, wow, Tyler Hero turned into Gary Payton. He's the glove.
No, that ain't happening.
Oh, I think it would be. If you told Tyler Hero tonight, Tyler, you could have your beautiful IG girlfriend. She could be right there waiting for you tonight. You would see a defensive effort from Tyler Hero like you've never seen. Right. He would be that wingspan, Leroy. He'd be disruptive. He'd be deflecting passes. It would be amazing. Not to mention the buckets that he would get.
Yeah. All right.
What do you got,
Robbie? I blame all of this on Tobin and his Tua shenanigans.
Yeah.
Leroy, say what you will. It's a little disappointing he isn't lighting it up in camp, period. That's about Tua. Why do you think people feel that way? It's you.
Me?
It's you.
Why?
Because the guy's been a pro for a week. An NFL player for a week. And there's no learning curve. There's no process. There's no nothing. He's supposed to be Dan Marino day one.
Lefty Marino is what I called him.
Oh, okay.
Then Colin Cowherd said he's hearing that Tua was great on practice on Saturday, and he tweeted there was laser-like throws reported by non-fake news journalists.
Yeah, it was such a weird thing. He's like, hearing Tua looked very strong in Dolphins practice. Laser-like throws reported by non-fake news journalists. More later. I guess that's going to be on his show today.
Okay. Again, that's what a rookie looks like.
Laser-like, though, dude.
Great. Hey, man, there's been a lot of quarterbacks that can throw the football that have sucked. So that means nothing to me. Nothing. I play with guys who never threw a spiral.
Yeah, but it's like, he's going into a fight, and Fitzpatrick, he's gotten the leg up because he's had Changeli like a gazillion years.
No, he's got a leg up because he's been playing for 17 years.
Yeah, and also he's been in this offense multiple times.
That's fine.
So, let's just relax. Let's just relax.
I'm the one who's relaxed. You're the one that's all gun-ho with, oh, my goodness, let's...
No, I'm just like, people were like, oh, he should be lighting up camp already. Should he? First of all, he had a good day on Saturday. Reportedly it was his best day after having a stinker on Friday. Him and Rosen couldn't do it without their quarterback sensei and Fitzpatrick. All right. But, let it grow, baby. Let it grow.
Right.
It's not like have they had a scrimmage? They got to play each other?
No.
Let's see who then comes out the victor.
I mean, the only team I can think of is Joe Burrow. He looks like he's running sprints.
Well, apparently he had a good scrimmage. But
Right,
he was running. He was running for his life the other day.
But again, let's put it all into perspective and like just relax. Like I hated preseason games, except for my first year, right?
Yeah.
Because my first year, I wanted an opportunity to play. I'm like, finally, get to play a football game. We had 2 weeks camp before camp started. That sucked. So I was like excited, right? Then it wore off pretty quick. Then I hated preseason. But you have to understand, playing quarterback, come on.
Texter writes in, tonight, instead of win one for the Gipper, it's win one for the cheeks.
We ain't talking about Mo cheeks neither.
I think instead of win one for the Gipper, it's win one for the stripper. Come on, that's a point.
No, it's
Point for
Robbie.
I take extended silence as a point.
Let me ask you a question. You had that ready to fire off. You would just wait for the okay, right?
Nope.
Because you thought it was funny.
Right off the dome.
Robbie, that was too quick. Usually when we say
That was
yes,
funny.
I-
Win one for the stripper?
So you saying the only basketball guys?
No, it
Right?
just rhymes. I'm sure. Listen, I know there's a lot of Heat players who have beautiful wives and are committed, but win one for the stripper rhymes with Gipper.
Oh, somebody said, why don't we talk about the one making Tua look bad? Noah IG has been lighting it up.
That guy's too afraid to spell his name. Igbenogany.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say. You pass it near Noah, he'll pick off your thrower.
Go ahead, Robbie. You know what to do.
point for
No! Robbie!
Oh, it's following your orders. Then you go ahead. You know what to do. I'm like, all right.
No! That is... Listen, from day one, that has been a -1.
Listen, somebody says, where the hell's my Sixer slander? All right, let's get to this. So let's hear sad Joel Embiid be mad at a reporter who's asking him, hey, Joel, what happened this year? You guys, was it team? Was it mix? Was it chemistry? Was it effort? And Joel Embiid, listen, credit to him. He wasn't weeping like he had just watched a Hallmark Channel movie. So credit to him. There is growth there. But here is Joel Embiid being sad about the Sixers losing.
What do you think the issue is with this team? I mean, do you think it's the way it's built? Do you think it's coaching? Do you think it's the bad luck with the injuries? All of the above? What would you say the issue is? Because like Brett may.
That's a very stupid question. There's no issue. We good. We just didn't win. We came out. We couldn't make shots. The whole series, it's frustrating. I felt like everybody played hard. We tried. Shots just didn't fall. And then at times, defense was not good. We all tried, and I could have done more. But like I said, that was a stupid question. There's no issue. There was a lot of stuff going on, and you just, live and learn.
Well, I mean, I get you. Maybe you don't like the question. Stupid question. I mean, you guys just got swept. Not even in the series, Leroy.
I mean, they did lose one of their players.
They did, but no fight, no guts.
2 of their players. One we don't even count because we forgot he's on that team.
Who?
Tobias Harris didn't play for a game either.
Did he not play for a game, or he was just out for a period of the game because he fell on his face?
No, he missed. Didn't he miss a game, Robbie?
I saw the scary injury where he fell right on his face, and they cut open his face, so he's out for a little bit.
No, Tobias Harris?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he came back into the game. After that scary injury, he came back into the game.
But didn't he miss a game, though, didn't he?
I think Tobias missed.
Listen, if he did or did, I'm sure they missed his whopping 12 points.
Man, they gave him a max contract for 12 points a game.
12 points, dude.
Yeah, you get a max deal, you got to be around 20, right?
Yup.
It's funny, on Get Up right now, they're talking about this failed process, and it goes over all the draft mistakes the Sixers made, like taking Jaleel.
Listen,
time out. You didn't need ESPN. I told you this 5 years ago.
I'll tell you what else doesn't.
You bring losing into an organization. It's hard to get rid of it. It's like a virus.
Let me
Losing is like COVID. You can't get rid of it. You can't get antibodies for it. If the organization accepts losing, it's the hardest thing to get rid of in your organization. I'm telling you this.
And the one guy who didn't accept losing, you kicked out, and you signed Tobias Harris.
Right.
So the Sixers
they all play the game like, oh, that's all right, guys. If we don't win this year, we'll just regroup and come back next year. That's how they play.
Yep.
That's how they play. So that means that when the going gets tough, they're just gonna say, "Oh, just trust the process. It's okay, guys. It's okay. We made it to the playoffs," and that's gonna continue forever until you change that thinking.
It does have to feel good for Jimmy Butler, though, right? Like, it has to feel good when he watches them get bounced.
listen.
Nah, come
Robbie,
on.
Hold on. Contrary to everything that you believe is the core of sports, some guys, like, once they leave, they could care less about the other team. You don't care if they losing, winning, or whatever.
The guy who went on a rant on a player we never heard of and calling him trash and not in his league, that guy's not Team Petty?
He's playing against that guy, though.
No. Nobody had even heard of TJ Warren until Jimmy Butler disrespected him. And then he circled the date of the next game. They're like, wow, must be a big showdown coming.
All right.
You don't think that he takes a little satisfaction? He's watching yesterday. He's watching a little soccer with Gogi. And Gogi goes, hey, Yimmy, you see that the Sixers, they lost body, sweep them. And he goes, You don't think that, hold on, let me ask you this. Does Jimmy Butler, does he send a broom emoji to Joel Embiid last night?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Or maybe he's saving it for after tonight. If the Heat complete their version of the broom, then he sends 2 brooms to Joel Embiid.
Ooh. Extra clean.
I guess.
Extra clean. Well, that's got to feel. Look, I don't even think it's. You don't think that's just natural, Leroy? Like, you are advancing to the second round. You swept. Your team that you left got swept. No Ben Simmons or whatever. You got swept. Swept. Not even a game.
Yeah.
No fight.
Well,
And the guy and they gave a guy almost $200 million, 12 points a game.
Yeah.
Sounds like the Sixers need to go into quarantine.
It sounds like they need to get that virus out of their organization. That's what it sounds like.
They took Jahlil Okafor before Kristaps Porzingis. Now, at the time, everyone would have ripped it if they took in Porzingis instead of Jahlil Okafor. And
don't you can't even use that because the Knicks fans booed him too.
Yeah, Stephen A. came off on vacation.
How about
Fultz?
Fultz is playing for the Magic. Jason Tatum is sweeping them.
Yep.
And they gave up 2 first-round picks to move up and get Fultz.
Unbelievable.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He still shoots like a toddler.
Here's this is Phil Sixers Nation. This is a tweet from 2018, Leroy. Diehard Heat fans leaving with 3 minutes left, only down 11. What a joke of a fan base. This was their tweet on Friday night. Petition not to play Game 4?
Again,
Rats off a ship. Game 3.
I'm telling you now.
Rats
That
off the ship.
stink.
Game 6.
And I'll give you the other side of that. No matter what. What did the Heat say?
No excuses. We have enough.
We have enough. When you know damn well they don't have enough.
Oh, they didn't have enough.
Right.
When they were playing those games with no Goran and no Jimmy, I'm like, we don't have enough.
But you know what? It's part of the thinking you have in an organization. Because guess what? You don't want the other players on the team to think, oh, when Jimmy and Gogi get back, now we can start playing.
Here's another one from Phil Sixers Nation. It's a picture of Josh Richardson, and it says, Jimmy who? Hard times.
That sounds like, no. Who's that?
J. Rich.
No. Not who's the Twitter guy. Because
it's at Phil's Sixer Nation.
It sounds like a case, bro.
It honestly sounds like, and I'm going to just put it out there, sounds like Philly Tobin.
Whoa.
Philly Tobes.
Don't do that.
You got Philly
Don't do
cheese.
that. No.
You got Philly Tobes. It is.
No.
Really?
No.
Really?
No.
You want me to pull up some of the memes and some of the videos that you've made about Heat players?
There's no need to go deep diving into my Twitter account. There's no need to do that.
I don't have to go deep.
Here's another one. Moisture on the floor must be Jimmy Butler's tears after seeing how good the Sixers are without him. 3-1. Whooped your ass this year.
So now you need a mop and a broom.
Tough. Texter, they also write, I hope the beaches in warm weather are worth winning 20 to 30 games a year at Jimmy Butler. Would say, see you in the playoffs, but probably won't be doing either. Enjoy the rest of your career-long vacation. Hard times, Daddy.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like Philly Cavs owner.
Another one. Miami Heat fans with our post notifications on, ready to defend their 10th seed season with a clown emoji. Wow. Tough. Oh, here we go. Jimmy Butler. They screen grabbed a headline that said, Jimmy Butler believes that he can lead the Miami Heat to a championship next season. They respond, shut up, dude. The fake all I care about is winning persona is over. With that, you deserve no more of our time and any of our 280 characters. Continue to tweet about him, of course. And then here's this little ditty. This is hilarious, all right? This is from Phil's Sixers Nation, Leroy. They put out a PSA tweet. PSA for Heat fans. This was on Saturday night. We never said Jimmy wasn't good. We all wanted him back, but we were not the GM. We were clearly wrong about the Heat's future levels of success, but as lovers of basketball, we appreciate watching great games. We will be back next year with Ben.
Hey,
listen, hey.
I'm going to tell you, that sounds exactly like Philly Tobin.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And by the way, guess what, Phil Sixers Nation? I don't want you enjoying our basketball games, okay? Do me a favor. Go watch the Phillies. Go watch the Flyers. Go, watch Eagles practice.
Are the Flyers still in it?
I have no idea. You don't get to enjoy basketball the rest of the way, okay? Go cry in your beer and your cheesesteaks, all right? Wipe your face with cheesesteaks and get the hell off of Twitter, okay? You're banned.
So that's what you like. So you want them to treat them like the bubble? Like once your team is out, no more
out. Twitter? Yeah, lock up your account. I want Twitter to suspend their account for the playoffs. You get to come back and
has Sixers in their
Yup. Hit the bricks.
What?
Hit the bricks.
But you set yourself up for life to come to a screeching halt.
No.
Yeah, you do.
No. Hit the bricks.
Because you know what happens? I'm gonna tell you, because I'm gonna just think of Philly as I would Tobin, right? So if the Heat get bounced, they're gonna say, "You come sit next to us."
We're not getting bounced, so I don't know what to tell you. We're not getting bounced. I don't know what to tell you.
You know why? Because you listen to Perk. Because
if Kendrick Perkins is out here mispronouncing the Heat players, you know we got a chance.
Your fandom only goes as far as a person complimenting your team. Because you've agreed with arch enemies.
I can't help it. They're making good points.
Oh, really? All right.
By the by, I just saw this. Clay Ferraro tweeted out a screenshot of Joel Embiid's Twitter or his Instagram post last night. It said, tough ending, on to a better future. And who liked it?
Jimmy Butler.
Yup.
Why do you make it a basketball season soap opera?
Because I don't even know if I want to.
Wait, no. Do you want? Hold on. We are getting the answer for this right now. Do you want Joel Embiid?
Oh man. But if I answer and I say what I want to say right now,
all I'm saying is say what you want. Right, say what you're feeling right now.
Fine. Do I want Joel Embiid? Ask me again. Ask me.
Do you want Joel Embiid
on the Miami Heat?
On the Miami Heat?
No.
Okay.
No.
Right.
But I don't want it held against me. If Riley does the thing where he can't help himself and he wants a big man, I can't be held responsible.
Joel Embiid or Oladipo?
Ooh.
And I'm only doing it not who's better, but different positions.
Oh man. I think I gotta go Embiid there.
I'll go Oladipo.
I gotta go Embiid there.
Because they don't like, they play a style of basketball where they don't want the paint constricted.
They don't. And I mean, my God, the shooting on this team is unbelievable.
Right. Now, does that help the shooting with Embiid?
But I would
think the Heat would look at Embiid as one thing, a rim protector.
You know what's going to be interesting, though? If they have a series against the Bucks and they do struggle with the size, then ask Pat Riley, what does he want to do?
Right, because he's just kind of fixing it on the go.
Well, like you have a series right now. Size isn't an issue. You're playing against a bunch of dwarves and Miles Turner, all right?
Right.
But you go into a series with Milwaukee and you really struggle with him. And Joel Embiid is definitely given Giannis. I think the two players who give Giannis keep him to his lowest field goal percentage are Bam and Joel Embiid.
Right.
Statistically. So if this does become an Eastern Conference where you have to go beat Giannis Antetokounmpo, then ask Riley if he wants to go make the move. Now that may take you out of the Giannis running. So that's an interesting question for him too. Then the other question is, what does Philly? Does Philly even make that move? Do you if you're Philly, and that's the face of your franchise? What do you make that move for? Do you trade him for a Tyler Hero, or do you only make that deal if you get Bam? And if they want Bam, they can kick the sharpest of rocks.
It's gonna have to be a big piece.
It's gonna have to be a big piece. So I go no.
All right.
I go no. But thank you for asking.
I'm not one way or another. I just would rather, based on what this season has presented, I think you can use more of an Oladipo on your team than a Joel Embiid. But I will say this. A lot of times when the Heat struggle, it's because of no paint presence. And he is the paint presence.
Well, if you add him, and then now Bam's allowed to go be a damn piranha on the wing to everybody.
You better learn how to shoot, though.
Oh man, I know it does feel like because look, one of the big problems with them this year was Horford and him could not play together.
Right.
And Horford's no slouch with the shooting. He's not,
He has an ugly shot though.
Crazy.
Holy smokes. Him and who's the Joakim Noah. What a terrible.
Joaquin Noah, the Joker?
No. Joakim Noah. He has the worst looking shot ever. He spins it sideways.